This is CJ Productions. I'm Shanice Lee and I'm alongside Dimitri Antonio. We are CJ Productions bringing you this Mustang media on this fine evening where we had the Bishop McNamara's Mustangs going head to head with Paul the Six Panthers. Dimitri, this should be a great game tonight.
I'm so excited for this rematch. I know the Lady Mustangs are as well.
Paul the Six is number one, and we have the number six Mustangs getting ready for tip off. Ball is up. Tip to St. Cyr the senior on senior night. Paul the Six starting out in the 2-3 zone. St. Cyr to Matharu. Back to St. Cyr. Trying to get this defense working. King. St. Cyr for the three. It's good for the senior.
That's how you start the game on senior night right there. St. Cyr with a big three.
Attacks, gets the ball down low to the sweet spot. Just rims out. King with the rebound. Matharu brings it up. Swing to St. Cyr. It's a great job by the senior, hopefully leaving their mark on this game early.
Great defense. That's pretty good defense there, but the Mustangs are doing a good job of being able to keep passing the ball, being patient, and find the holes in these zones. And the way you find that is keep being patient.
McNamara in a 1-2-2 trap.
Good steal. Takes it right in the air and finishes by herself. Fast break layup from Matharu.
5-0 lead for the Mustangs. Matharu does a great job of that.
Another trap. Barely gets that ball away.
Nearly stolen.
Yeah.
Great job by the Mustangs. Attacks, kicks out. Tries to find the hole. Long three. And it's good.
That's good defense, just a better shot. They've been doing a good job of closing out, keeping their hands low and their feet on the ground.
The Panthers has come out of the zone. Going to try their hand with man-to-man.
Moving the ball around. St. Cyr at Matharu. She's driving between two defenders. Just rims out. King Matharu bump on that off rebound attempt. So a good pass. Baseline jumper. It's no good. King hustles and gets that rebound. She's bringing it up. Looks like passes to Matharu. She has the ball. Back to Brown Turner. Slowing it down here. Top of the key. St. Cyr setting up a play here for this offense. Matharu has it now. 5 seconds left. Brown Turner has it. She makes a move straight to the basket. Doesn't finish. Unfortunately, out of bounds when King passed that ball right to her. Tipped it to her. There's a lot of contact on that take. No call from the referee. She got bumped going towards the line.
Passing around the perimeter. Long three. Off the mark. Rebounded by number 12. Inside. Goes up. Great hook shot by number 23. Collins. Bell. Attacks. And gets it to go. It should have been and one. Drove through traffic.
She's under control. Using her size really good to get that layup. Open shooter in the corner. No, Seward doesn't see her. She misses the shot. Matharu gets it. Paul just had an open shooter in the corner for a while there.
Brown Turner to Scott. Scott to Matharu. Loads the gun. Off the mark. Rebounded by Owosu.
Great shot.
Attacks. Kicks out. Pass to the corner. Pump fakes. Pass back out to three. Great ball movement. Long three ball. Off the mark. Scott with the rebound.
The Mustangs defense will take that every single possession.
Bell thought about a three. Kicks it back to Scott. To Brown Turner.
This is a good ball move for the Mustangs.
This is great tempo basketball right from the jump.
Yeah.
Scott. Matharu, 9 seconds. Trying to find a good shot. Deflected by Paul the Six. Mustangs ball with 4 seconds on the shot clock. They have to get something quick here.
Yeah. you go right inside to one of your bigger defenders. I'm sorry, one of your bigger players.
And that's actually what they did. They went right into King, but I would like her to just post up on the block.
Exactly. They should pass the ball right to Madison Scott right here. Have her try to get a bucket. Instead,
Brown Turner flips it up, doesn't get it to go. Scott comes away with it, brings it out.
great
New
job.
30.
Yeah, good job, Scott, getting that extra possession. It's a lot of contact there, and the referees aren't calling too much early in this game.
Comes off the screen for King. Another from Scott. Paul the Six doing a great job hedging. And that three is off the mark for Brown Turner. Throws it away.
Good
Back
job.
in Mustangs territory. Just rims out. Brown Turner with the rebound. Foul.
The Mustangs are playing really hard here. They're getting open shots and good looks. They're not dropping right now, but some of the shots are. But when your shots aren't dropping, if your energy's high, you get some extra chance points right here, some extra buckets. It's always good.
We have Brown Turner here at the charity stripe for two.
It's good for her first basket of the game. It's always a little easier when you make your first basket, whether it's a free throw or a layup. Once you see it goes in, you know it can go in tonight. Both free throws are good. Ball in. Press here. Mathar at the head of the press, trying to get the ball. Seem a charge there, no call.
Definitely
Great
threw
defense.
the elbow on that one.
Yeah.
Mustangs fall back into a 3-2 zone. Attacks, flips it up. Gets the bounce. That's number 23, Collins. Score is tallied 9-7. Scott finds a crease. Leaves it short. King back to the round. Gets it out of bounds.
That was great work. King almost had that.
Owosu with the ball. Cross court pass to the corner. Down low to Collins. Drop steps.
She's getting some good points on the block right there. Collins is.
They have to find a way to stop her. She's the second leading scorer for the Panthers. The 17.8 points per game. Panthers still in this man-to-man zone. Matharu not really using the screen. Flips it to King. King goes up. Gets her own
There it is.
rebound.
Nice. Way to follow your shot and finish right there. Like you said, Matharu has to use those screens going forward. That could be a good way to open herself up.
Pass to Collins. Back out for three. Thought about the three. Puts it on the floor. Kicks over to number one. Excuse me, three. A little bit. She shuffled her feet. Scott with the rebound.
All the way. That was
Great
a beautiful move for Scott right there.
We both kind of held our breath on that. Great rebound by Scott.
She's bringing it back up. Good
Flips
pass.
it.
And that's good for three.
And almost gets a steal.
Another first turn. The Mustangs are playing on fire in this first quarter. You can see it on the floor. They got a lot of energy out here.
Great job by the Mustangs. Forces Paul the Sixth coach to call a timeout to try to get something going here. This is great basketball from the start for the Mustangs here.
Yeah.
And even for the Panthers, it's been an up-tempo game the whole time.
And it's interesting you say even for the Panthers because he probably didn't need that timeout literally 45 seconds ago. Just this last 30 seconds, think about a 6-point swing high just happened. They score a bucket, get another bucket. Now they have a turnover, might get another bucket here. So it's just I guess he wanted to put a handle on it. It's only 16-9, but he saw the trend that those last couple plays were on. His team was trending down. I think he wanted to fix that. But for the Mustangs, they're trending up, and they got to keep playing at this high level.
I'm excited for this ball game. I'm excited to see how this game will unravel. If you're just joining us, Paul the Six, and if you've been under a rock and not quite sure about the background of these teams, Paul the Six is the number 1 team and McNamara is number 6. Evans with the ball to Brown Turner. Evans looking to set things up. A little under a minute and a half left in this first quarter.
A lot of time on the shot clock. Set a play up. Take your time.
Panthers has resorted to go back to the 2-3 zone. Brown Turner gets it to go. Madaru nearly with another steal.
She's working on this front of this press.
Brown Turner just a second late. Ball's loose. Evans gets it, flips it to Mathabru a little too late. Owosu comes away with it.
She's flying past all the Mustang defenders.
Great pass down low. Shot rims out. Collins with the rebound. Foul is called.
Box somebody out and get a rebound right there. She was looking at the rebound. She could have easily gotten position and got that one. I'm not sure if she's tired or what the case may be, but she's going to be needed on the boards.
And you're correct. The fundamental things, boxing out, getting rebounds, that's what you have to do with a talented team like this.
Absolutely. It's all about the small things.
Owosu looking at inbound, flips it to Collins. Ball to the corner. Owosu with the three. And it's good.
Quick trigger there. Bill has the ball.
Bell loses it, but number 33, Gambrel, touches it last. Mustangs get another chance with 26 seconds left on the shot clock.
That was an off-ball call on Bell. I believe she got free. She might have pushed her defender away from her to get free.
And it will go Panthers' way. Score is tallied 18-12, 34 seconds left in this first quarter.
You have Gibson and McPhail checking in for Scott and Matharu.
Ball to the corner. Side steps. Shots badly missed. Gets on the floor. Owosu cranks up a three off the mark. Evans brings the ball up in a hurry. Has no numbers but takes it herself. And it's foul. No shooting foul. Looks like it's going to be underneath.
Not sure how that's the case. She went up straight for the shot.
I was pretty sure the foul was when she was going up, like you said.
Yeah. And if not on the shot, she started her shot. So I'm not sure why. But ball out here for the Mustangs.
The fail looking to get the ball in. Very lazy pass. It's tipped. Mustangs ball.
The idea wasn't bad, just the power behind the pass.
Shot clock is switched off. 14 seconds left. Mustangs looking to take the last shot of the first quarter. Crosses over. Gets the step. Off the mark. Rebounded by Collins. Looked like she traveled. Shots way off. After this first quarter, we've seen a lot of great basketball. 18-12 to end the first quarter. Dimitri, tell me your thoughts about this first quarter of play.
High energy, high octane energy. It's like they're fueled with like 93 Supreme right now. The whole team's playing on a very high level, and that's why they're getting some good shots. You're getting some turnovers on defense. That energy is what they're going to need to continue to win this game. So the rotation is going to be important because they're playing at such a high level. People will get tired. So I'm looking forward to see how the bench is going to play in the second quarter.
And I definitely agree with you. I really don't have anything to say about the Mustangs on either offensively or defensively. I think they're playing a really sound game right now. Of course, some shots aren't falling, but they're getting it right back defensively and getting to the free throw line. So right now, I think that their best bet is to just keep going up from here. Don't have any letdowns. And I'm sure the Panthers, they've been playing pretty decent basketball. But they're a top team, a top elite team, and I'm sure that they're not going to lay down at all. So a team like this, you cannot leave them around. You have to keep scoring on this team and not have any letdowns.
I think they're going to answer the call. I think this game's going to go down to the wire. Right now, like you said, I think College 6 has some tools that we haven't seen yet. They haven't been playing with the most energy. They've been making some shots, and that's why they're in this game.
Here we are heading to the second quarter. It is Panthers ball. Owosu bringing the ball up. Matharu almost gets her hands on it. Collins goes up. Miss King bringing the ball up. Gets it to Gibson on the run. It's good.
Gibson has great defense on that first possession, and then she runs the floor and gets the bucket. Another great defensive possession for the Mustangs, and rebound goes to King.
Ball's flipped up. Matharu comes away with it. Kicks it to McPhail. It's up. Off the mark. It's batted around. Collins comes away with it. Double dribbles. Mustangs ball.
Absolutely.
The energy is so high right now. The fans are into it. Cheerleaders are into it. We're into it. It's
Absolutely.
crazy right now.
I believe these Mustangs are going to capitalize on this possession.
Evans with the ball over to McPhail. Wide open. Uses the bank, but the bank was not open. Rebounded by Gibson. Back to McPhail. Matharu cranks it up. Left short.
Way to get that ball. Matharu hustling and gets the ball for an easy assist.
It's a great hustle play by Matharu. Misses the shot and gets her own board.
Pure hustle. Great defense there. Almost gets a steal.
Rims out. Owosu gets it to go. Like you mentioned before, Dimitri, they have to back out and cut down on the second chance shots.
Absolutely.
Matharu has the ball. Looking to set things up, directing traffic. Rejects the screen. McPhail.
That was a good screen there. The defender switched back onto her. About 5 seconds left. Someone has to shoot. Hope has a shot deep. Touches nothing. Out of bounds.
Evans was trying to direct traffic. She didn't realize how much time was on the clock.
But we both talked about before, when they call that play and they have that double screen up there, she has to use one of them. And not dribble around and hold the ball, but dribble and penetrate or pass. You have to do something with the ball, or the pick and roll or pick and pop's not going to work.
That's very true. And with her not using it, she's clogging up the offense.
Yeah.
So in return, has no way to go. That ball is cross court.
Great defense there. Another cross court pass.
Owosu with the long three, off the mark, batted around. King comes away with it. Evans on the run. Stops,
Good
pops.
shot for Evans. No good, but that's a great shot. Way to work. Mustangs working.
Coach calls the timeout.
I was hoping.
But
I wanted to say it. I'm watching the game and I wanted to scream timeout, but I forgot we're commentating. But your coach does a good job of calling that timeout.
That all started with Matharu. Her hustle. Evans was trying to get there and stop her, and Matharu just snuck right behind her, and none of her teammates communicated with her and was ever to bat the ball. But this is great defense. I'm loving this, and we saw this last game.
And like you brought up with Evans, she did a good job of slowing her down. Maybe didn't stop all her men, but slowed them up enough so she can think about where she's going to go. That gave Matharu time to come and plug it out. So that's team defense right there. Matharu making the steal, but that's a team steal. The steal wouldn't be there if Hope Evans wasn't playing that defense. So right now the defense is at a high level for everybody.
And speaking of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was just speaking to everybody, and everyone's still doing their part. So you have Gibson down low playing great defense. King's hustling on the boards. Everyone has high energy.
Evans with the ball. Back to Matharu. Back to Evans. Back to Matharu. Gibson. McPhail. 4 seconds. Has to put up a runner, and it's good.
A little bit of room. She created a little bit of room and flipped that thing up there and got it to go.
McNamara still bringing on this aggressive defense. Matharu gets her hands on another one.
There's a foul called there.
Almost didn't want the foul call because without that foul call, they definitely would have had a fast break layup.
This energy and this length on this defense and athleticism, Paulus is having a very hard time to even get the offense started, to even get an offensive play called. So right now, they're in scramble mode on offense.
10-point lead for the Mustangs. Few subs in. We have Scott, Brown Turner, and Bell that checked in. Scott with the ball. The Panthers has fell into a 2-3 zone.
Awesome
Bad
carry when she
pass.
got that ball. And she goes all the way to the rack and misses. Great defense.
Great job by Matharu. Gets it out to King. King takes it. Left short. Owosu comes away with it.
King had a 2-on-1 there. Unfortunately, didn't get the basket, but
But on that other end, Bale did a great job to deter that layup. Scott attacks, kicks the King. They have to do a better job with the basketball right now.
that's what King was yelling. And pass it up. Pass it to my hands, not to my knees. Great defense there.
Able to keep the ball in.
That was amazing.
Gets it inside. Collins flips it up. Mustangs ball.
That's great defense they're having on Collins now. They're not trying to block her shot, just give her a lot of body and make it difficult for her to get the shot off.
That was 2 back-to-back turnovers for the Mustangs. They cannot have that.
Yeah. It's going to open the door.
Scott looking to run this offense. To Matharu. Back to Scott. Brown Turner lines it up. And gets it to go with the trifecta from downtown. Forces coach to use his second time out of the game.
The way Madison orchestrated that offense, which is why I see now why the coach has her run the offense sometimes. She just took 2 slight dribbles inside just to bring that zone a little bit closer. Pass it out to your shooter. 3-point shot. It doesn't have to be difficult all the time. Just a couple dribbles, suck it in, you see it, pass it to your shooter, and it's a wide open 3.
And just to piggyback on what you said, Scott is a very smart player. Only a smart player knows a 2-3 zone, attack the gaps, kick out, you're going to have an open 3-point shot. Some people get caught on the players that's always scoring and doing the fancy things, but that smart play got them a 3 in return.
Absolutely. It was a big 3. Like you said, after 2 turnovers, that's a big 3 to get.
A little over 3.5 minutes left in this first half. 27-16 Mustangs way. We have Gingras bringing the ball up. Ball's on the floor. It'll be jump ball. Mustangs ball. That was Bell who got on that ball, the workhorse. They're getting energy from everywhere.
It's impressive here tonight.
Matharu to Scott. Back to Matharu. Lines it up. Hand in her face. Off the mark.
Tip.
Scott gets her hands on it. Brown Turner gets her hands on it. And Bell gets in there as well.
That was a mad dash for the ball there. That was a mad scramble. No one can get a handle. It was like covered in butter or something out there.
That's what you like to see. You like to see bodies on the floor fighting for the ball.
And it's just the extra hustle plays that cause that. For example, if Brown Turner wasn't having all the extra energy just to attempt to tip that rebound, they probably would have had the ball and been going up the court in their fast break.
Ball into Collins. Back out. Owosu down low.
Great help defense. King swats that shot. And outlets to Bell.
Bell with the aggressive play. Rips the ball right to the defender. The crowd is loving it. I guess that's why we call her the workhorse.
Yeah.
Here we are, Scott. Once again, running this offense. The Panthers have chose to go to a man-to-man. Scott gets the step. King gets it. Foul.
Good call for you. That was a great call. I was wondering if they were going to call it because she tried to put both hands up for a layup, but only one hand went up. She was getting fouled.
First shot's up, and it's good.
Honestly, all the Mustangs look locked in here tonight. They look locked in, focused. All the energy is going towards this win. The next one goes in.
2 for 2 from the free throw line. That's a great point you bringing up. even the people on the bench,
Yeah,
they're locked in and coming in and
you can see it.
producing.
You can see it. Everyone's focused over there. Cheering their
McNamara
teammates
one
on,
two
clapping for
two.
their teammates. I'm sorry, what you were saying?
No, go ahead.
I see they're on the bench clapping for the teammates, cheering for teammates even on the side. Great defense. King gets another block. Wasn't fooled by the fake. Great outlet pass. And Matharu started her layup so early, knew that she would get the foul, and did not get the call.
As she glares at the referees who
Yeah,
really wanted a call
that was a
there.
lot of contact.
Flips it to Brown Turner. Back to Scott. Matharu. Bell working for position. Bell really wants that ball. Too high. Had the taller defender call and step over. It's not a good
Yeah.
pass. Owosu brings the ball up. Cross court pass. Bell's right on it. Flips it up.
Big block. That's 3 blocks in a row for King. That's 3 blocks in a row right here for King.
Not only did she block that ball, Dimitri, she blocked it with 2 hands.
Right now in defense, she's holding her team down. If anybody gets beat, she's in there in the paint holding it down for them.
This team is definitely locked in. Matharu calling for the double screen. Not really using those screens.
She had the baseline there. She takes it now.
Brown Turner. Back to Matharu. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. King goes up. Just rims out
That
and
was a beautiful
partially
move.
blocked.
It almost went in a little bit.
Wilson with the ball. Inside the Collins. Kicks out. 3 ball. Off the mark. Perkins couldn't quite hit that 3, and it'll be Mustangs ball. 29-16. For a minute and 6 seconds, left in this first half. Bell gets a breather.
McPhail checking in for Bell, yeah. The crowd breathing life into this Mustang team.
Brown Turner to Matharu. Scott. Matharu. Brown Turner. McPhail. Back to Brown Turner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Have to get something to go. Matharu gets the ball taken. Wanted the foul.
King with another block. When will they learn? When will they learn? She's swatting everything down there.
4th block in the row. Collins with the ball. Out top the Gringras. Inside the Collins. Steps back.
You'll take that every time.
You want her to shoot that.
Absolutely. You're making it difficult to find her space down low. And Fabu has the ball now.
Shot clock switched off. Matharu and the Mustangs looking to take the last shot. Comes off that double screen. Brown Turner. McPhail
That was a nice pass.
just rims out. Panthers ball. 7 seconds left.
.7 right here.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Almost got that one to go. If you're just tuning in, the score is 29-16. Mustangs way. We have a great up-tempo game tonight. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a halftime show, so we will see you guys back in about 5 minutes for a little bit of a halftime report. And if you're just tuning in, to get you up to speed about the great game that we have here tonight. See you soon. If you
Walking
guys,
up,
we were gonna start at the same time. Go ahead, Dimitri.
walking on the floor here, we have some of the senior cheerleaders. One of them just recently got asked to prom. Very exciting.
Very, very, very exciting stuff. All right, so once again, if you are just joining us, we have the Bishop McNamara Mustangs taking on the Paul the Six Panthers. Great game tonight.
Yeah,
Once again, Bishop McNamara is number 6, and the Panthers are number 1. So this is a great game.
it's a lot of challenge. It's a big challenge.
It's been a very up tempo game for the people that's just joining in. Once again, this is CJ Productions. I'm Shanice Lee.
My name is Dimitri Antonio.
And this has been a great game from beginning until now, halftime. Dimitri, if they're just joining us, please catch them up a little bit on the action and what's been going on.
Let's go quarter by quarter. First quarter, a lot of energy. You could see it on the floor. You could see it. They were verbally expressing their emotions and their energy. That carried through in that first quarter where they were making a lot of shots, getting a lot of opportunities, some turnovers there. Defensively, the entire half has been at a very high level. They've been able to figure out what politics is doing well and who their strengths, who their strongest players are, and figuring out how to neutralize them. So it's been really interesting to watch and really fun to watch how the defense is constantly changing. In that second half, you really saw the defense kick it up another notch. I'm sorry, that second quarter, you saw the defense kick it up another notch and really limited Collins, who was getting some points early on that first quarter. Limited Hurts, I believe, maybe one or two baskets, maybe none in that second quarter. She was really struggling to find her shot.
To piggyback on you, it's definitely been a great game. Excuse me. Defense has really been the
Yeah.
catalyst of this game, and defense really turned into offense for the Mustangs. I want to talk a little bit about King with 4
Yeah.
blocks back to back. She's extremely locked into this game defensively.
It's impressive watching her play. She's getting almost every rebound defensively. I saw Madison get a couple, but she's always in the right spot somehow, and that's just working off the ball. That's working when other people are your person maybe setting a pick, or your person is not really trying to get the ball. You're still jockeying for position to know when that ball comes off the. For the rebound, when it comes off, that you're in a good position to grab it. She's grabbing almost all rebounds. Defensively, she's an anchor. She's staying almost on her feet until she sees the ball to go get it. She's just really doing a good job of staying under control when she's blocking the ball, not getting too many fouls when she's blocking these shots. She's effectively using her height and length to be a problem on defense and rebounding.
Matharu has been having a great game as well. King has been having a great game. Honestly,
Yeah.
all of the Mustangs has contributed. People off of the bench, our workhorse,
Yeah.
Bell, everybody has been doing well. I don't have anything bad to say. Oh, I do have one thing. Boxing out. They
Yeah.
have to do a better job
Other than
boxing out.
King, I don't see too many players really getting in deep in position, boxing out where wherever the ball goes, you're deep enough where you can either touch it or grab it. So you have to work to get down there, and she's doing that. So I agree. Like you said, this energy is a high level. We have about a minute left. I want to see the second half, and I'm excited to see how they come out in this third quarter. Hopefully, a lot of energy. Hopefully, the defense still the same. So excited.
That's what I'm excited to see
Yeah.
as well. Normally, the Mustangs struggle a little bit in the third quarter, so I'm anxious to see the tempo and what they bring forth coming up in less than a minute.
Yeah.
We'll bring you some action very soon. We are we are back in action. Panthers ball 29-16, starting the second half of basketball. 2-3 zone played by the Mustangs. And I am mistaken. That is a 3-2 matchup zone. Tries to get the ball into
Great
Collins.
hands.
Matharu, but now it's Brown Turner. And they are calling an offensive foul going the other way. I'm not sure.
It had to be something we couldn't have seen. Maybe an arm swipe or something that we couldn't have seen. Something quick because she didn't push off.
It had to have been an off ball call as well. Owosu with the cross court pass. Lines up the three. Off
Great
the
box
mark.
out. Bell gets that rebound. Great job.
Bell doing a great job on the boards as well. The last three attempt was for number 24. Daru walks the ball up. Man-to-man defense played by the Panthers.
It's a switch from what they were doing earlier in the first half. The 2-3 zone they were in.
Looks like they are face guarding. With great pass in the king over top of the defense by Scott.
Perfect pass. Perfect touch pass down low.
Looks like they are
Down
trying
low
to.
player. I'm sorry. Look at they're trying to. Oh, great steal. Matharu has it. She goes to the other side. Got tripped up and somehow no call.
I don't understand the no call there. How else would she have failed? There had to be some type of contact. Nevertheless, Owosu brings the ball up. Flips it to Collins.
Great defense. Tougher shot right there for Collins.
Mathara losing her balance. They're able to get it to her. Kicks it to Bell. Bell lines it up. Way off the mark. Scott with the rebound. Flips it in. The referee was in the way. For being in the way, that needs to go Mustang's way. There was no way she could get the ball with the referee.
I'm not sure why he would do that because if he wasn't the way she would get the ball. This isn't like football when the ball falls is dead. You know, if the basketball ball hits the ground, it's still alive. You can get it. You can't be in the way.
Wosu walking the ball up. Pass to Gringras. Cross court pass. Lines it up. Long two off the mark.
Great.
On that one for Madison Scott, with Owosu being the strong player she is and knows how to use her body. On that one, when that contact goes in, she has to fall. It wasn't even a lot of contact.
That's what I was gonna say because what do you want? What can she do? She stood there and just took the contact. The free throw goes in.
10-point game. Brown Turner kicks to Matharu. Scott, great pass.
King with another finish right there. Scott doing a great job of finding her down low counterpart. Referees again in the way on the other side. Almost lose the ball. Great defense. Forces the steal. Matharu has it. I'm sorry, what was it called?
Jump ball.
Wow. The fans do not like that. I'm just as confused as them. I thought he was going to call it, if anything, a foul or nothing, out of bounds.
Or nothing.
I didn't see the jump ball there. The ball's dual possession, right? Okay. Get right back.
Call.
Hold back with the steal. She gives to Brown Turner. She has space. Quick pass to Bell. And she gets the and one. Finishes strong down low. Way to run the fast break for the Mustangs.
They're playing great team basketball right now on both ends of the court. Great job by Brown Turner not forcing the shot. A couple of games, she's been in the habit of forcing shots over two defenders, and I'm sure Coach has talked to her about that. And she's flipping it, knowing that they're bringing the second defender and finding that open person. That's a great job by Brown Turner, and an even better job for Anaya Bell to finish that layup as she complete the three-point play.
You're 100% correct. Brown Turner is one of the best players. She has to get everyone else involved. She's doing that here tonight.
Ball into Collins. Left it short, gets her own rebound. Leaves it short once more. Scott gets the ball, loses it, gets it back. It will be a travel call.
She should have got rid of it a little bit sooner. After she finally beat Collins, she should have got rid of that ball.
36-21, Mustangs way. Cross-court pass. Three ball off the mark. Owosu gets the rebound. Like we spoke about
Yeah.
during halftime, they have to cut back the second chance shots.
Great defense. If anything, that's a jump ball.
Evans has to take that contact there and fall. Bell thought about the three, kicks it to Scott. Smart play.
Absolutely.
Evans looking to set up the offense. Bell and the King. King drop steps. Gets it to go.
Ooh. Very impressive move against a bigger defender.
Great move.
Cross court pass.
Pass inside the Collins.
Great defense. Mustangs ball. Now, I want to say this last time because of that bad call on against them on that jump ball. They're not being bothered by these calls. They'll not get a call, and in their mind that means okay, now it's time to play better defense and get a turnover.
And that's a great mindset to have. You don't want to let the referees determine this game and getting you out of your locked-in focus mentality. Owosu bringing the ball up quickly. Inside the Collins. Collins flips it. Gets the bounce. Gets it to go. Evans brings the ball up. Quick pass to Brown Turner. Evans.
Evans has the ball again, moving around.
Scott to Evans. Evans takes the long three. It's good. Hits the trifecta from downtown.
Great touch pass from Scott to give Hope Evans that open three that she splashes. Here on defense. Cross court pass. Touches the net on its way across. Call the six player using her elbows here on offense.
Thought I was the only one that seen that one.
And it was a strong one too.
Definitely Evans could have been in some trouble if that would have connected.
Yeah. The travel there called on Collins. Mustangs ball.
Matharu checks in for Scott.
Oh no, Matharu was taking the ball. I thought it was
excuse
Gibson
me.
checking in for Scott right there.
Thank you, thank you.
Matharu with the ball. Back to Evans. She's moving it around. She finds Brown Turner. Pass down low. Evans with some space. Pass it up. Nice mid-range shot. No good. Matharu working and she gets the rebound. Finishes the shot.
Foul call on the floor.
Ball back in to Collins. Great defense. Great block from King. Another block from King. I'm not sure you can call that a foul when you're not calling the foul on the offensive player for using her shoulders and elbow to create space. So I'm not sure.
Owosu is definitely dipping that shoulder every single time she drives.
I think you're right. The only option, since they're not going to call the aggressive bumps, is to fall. Because I'm not sure what else you can do. Playing strong defense, standing your ground, is simply going to allow that person to continue to attempt to get to the line. But that was a great block by King. King's taking a rest. So is Brown Turner. You have McPhail and Scott checking back in.
I believe that was her 5th block of the game.
It's impressive. Both those free throws drop. Scott passes the ball to Evans. Quick pass back up to Matharu.
Evans to Scott. McPhail gets it way off the mark. Someone has to stop the ball. Three's up. Missed. Rebounded by Owosu. Cross-court pass. Gets it to go. That's number 30. Kennefic.
gives the Timber to block that. One part of 6 players down, out of position. Matharu trying to capitalize, saves the ball.
I'm thinking McPhail should have took that shot there.
Yeah.
Little under a minute and a half in the third quarter. Pass to Gibson in the corner. Back to McPhail. Evans, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Something has to go here. Evans, long three. Way off the mark.
Way to work on the boards. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And a blocking foul is called. I think Mascot had the right idea when she felt that power and she fell. So hopefully on defense, if Wusu tries to come down there and continue to use her strength to create space, that these Muscat defenders do take the charge.
Pass down low.
Nice.
Scott gets her hands on it. Gibson comes away with it. Evans brings it up quickly. Pass to Matharu. Gets the step. Goes up. Foul and one.
Playing at a high level here. She saw the lane and she took it.
That's great basketball. They're just playing great basketball.
Like I said, that play was started from Madison Scott. She's tipping that pass. Gibson and a St. Paul's player, and the Paul 6 player gets her at the same time. She wins the battle. She has the stronger hands, and that's why we're getting this 3-point play here.
Sub in for Paul 6. That's number 10, Perkins. A little under a minute here in this third quarter. Evans harassing Owosu. Gets in trouble. Able to get a pass. Matharu's all over it. Nearly gets a steal. Thought that was backcourt.
Great hands.
Matharu falls. Able to get the ball to Evans. Flips it to Scott.
Good ball movement.
Matharu over to Evans. Looking to set things up. Matharu directing traffic. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
15 seconds left on the game clock.
Shots missed. Owosu. 7 seconds left on the game clock. Attacks.
That has to be a charge. There's no way that's not a charge. She's running all the way down the court at full speed and then runs into a defender. How is that not a charge?
That definitely should have been a charge call. I'm not understanding that one, Dimitri.
I was talking to you. I thought he could hear me because I'm asking him. You see how far we're reaching? We're both reaching across the table here. I'm confused how that's not a charge. Very shocked.
We've seen some interesting calls tonight. As that first shot's good for Owosu. 16-point lead here for the Mustangs.
4 seconds left here on the clock. That's even more of a problem when the person who's going to the line has made all of her free throws. She's good again.
And that is the end of the third quarter. And they did exactly what we wanted them to do coming out of that third quarter. Like we spoke about, Dimitri, they have struggled in games, no matter the deficit or even if they're on top with the third quarter. And right here, the Mustang has proved otherwise. They're looking like, well, they are, but they're proving why they are an elite team not to be reckoned with. They're definitely trying to get revenge for that first meeting that they had with Paul 6, where they lost 66-53. And when I talked to assistant coach Anthony Davis, he spoke with me and he told me that they just had a really bad shooting night. And if I'm not mistaken, Evans did not play that game.
Yeah, that's one of your key players. She's in here making plays. Like you said, some nights it's just not a good shooting night. And it's unfortunate when it happens. And a lot of times those games lead to losses. But like you said, that loss is in their mind. And you can tell how focused the entire team is playing here. In that third quarter, they came out offensively and defensively still the same energy and intensity. And I think that's the reason why they're still holding on to this lead going into the fourth.
Right here, Nothing matters. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, it's all out of the books. Right now, the score is tallied 46-31. The last 8 minutes in this high tempo basketball game, it's all or none right here.
Yeah.
Either the Panthers make an all out run and do what they have to do to win this game, or the Mustangs keep their foot on the gas pedal and put this game out of reach.
This is senior night, last game at home. The Mustangs must close out.
Madison Scott to Matharu. Matharu gets a step in a Wosu, goes up, blocked by Collins.
Oh, way to get it right back. Matharu gets it. And has some. Oh, she takes it. Oh, pass it to a defender. Beautiful pass. She didn't see it before. She finally gets it to her.
Easy layup, get it right back for the Panthers. But that was a great unselfish play and also great hustle for Matharu. Mustangs ball. Matharu is playing well.
She's playing with a really short memory. She'll get her shot block. That doesn't matter. I'm back on defense. And look what happens. You get a steal.
Looking to inbound the ball. Gets it to Brown Turner. Brown Turner's fouled. And it will be on the floor. Excuse me, actually, it looks like it will be a shooting foul. But she was really passing the ball, but I'm sure she's not going to complain or debate that one.
Not at all.
First shot's good. Goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. McNamara in a 1-2-2.
Great defense, forcing that steal.
Great job by Matharu. It's blocked by Wosu, but that was a very aired pass. But Matharu's hustle gives McNamara a second chance with 25 seconds left on the shot clock.
That was an athletic play from Matharu.
Bell's wide open, goes up, and one!
Big move down low for Bell, being that workhorse she is.
Great job. Anaya Bell is locked in. This is a very important game. This win here will do something massive for McNamara's rankings.
I think it'll do something major for their psyche as a team as well. They'll believe, who can't we beat?
Definitely. And this is actually the team we saw in the beginning. 18-5, with 5 losses right now. But this is that team that we saw that was undefeated in the beginning of the season. Panthers in a little bit of trouble. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Collins with the ball. Has to throws it up.
Great defense, King. Working. Way to be there.
Matharu's streaking.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite hold on to that one. It will be Panthers ball. It's a very up-tempo game. I'm sure you guys are sweating just watching this game here at home. Owosu looking for something. Matharu's all over it.
Great defense.
Cranks up a 3. Off the mark. Every Mustang watched that as they got that second chance point that we spoke about. They had to be fundamental here.
And Politics called that time. I mean, I think the Mustangs need that time more than anything. The game's not getting much closer, but you see some of the small things that they were doing earlier in the game they're not doing, like boxing out, and you see players sprinting to those long rebounds, where now you see the long rebound just falling into some of the offensive players' laps. So, like you said, I think maybe those small things, although they didn't call a timeout, they should use this timeout to work on some of those small things that could be just tiredness.
Definitely, and to piggyback on that, I would like to talk about the wind for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
They're in great shape. You haven't seen them really rarely this game, slow the ball down at any point in this game.
It's impressive. They've been in a press the entire game. It hasn't been full court all the time, but even the half court in that zone, they're trapping and pressing defenders. I'm not offensive players. It just takes a lot of energy. They've been doing it the entire game. It's the reason why Paulo Six has not been able to get any type of offensive fluidity. They haven't get anything going in motion. Nothing has been consistent for them on offense. It's because of this chaotic defense.
That's very true. As former coach for the Bishop McNamara Mustang, Coach Gary Lee always spoke about you want to be quick, but not in a hurry. Scott with the ball over to King. 9 seconds left. Getting into Matharu's hands. She gets the steps. You know where she's going. Gets to the basket. Just misses. Loose shot clock. Tried to get it off the Panthers' leg. Doesn't. Matharu almost comes away with the steal. Carlos with the ball.
Great
Flips it
defense
up.
forcing that miss. Brown Turner.
Very wild shot. 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. 53-35. Mustangs on top.
You want to see Matharu use those screens. Now keep going.
All the way. It's clearly hit on a layup. Doesn't get a call. Wosu brings the ball up. Attacks. And they let her go coast to coast. Someone has to sacrifice their body there.
And I thought Bell was coming over to do exactly that.
Quick pass to Brown Turner. Brown Turner's there by herself. Goes up.
Nice move to finish.
Great job for the Mustangs. Gets the 3 to go. That's number 24.
She hasn't made that one in a while. She got that one back. Brown Turner trying to get it right back. Unfortunately, it's no good. And that is touched by Power 6 player Wushu. That'll be going to the Mustangs.
Bell Matharu gets a breather. Gibson to Evans to Brown Turner. Brown Turner has a mismatch, goes up, but it's blocked by that second defender. Wosu on the island by herself.
Great block. King comes over to help defense and forces that block.
Brown Turner couldn't come away with that. Runner, it's good for number 24. Evans sizing up her defender. Flips it to Scott. Scott goes up, foul. Almost gets it to go.
Yeah, I thought that was a tough take. I thought they were maybe going to call a travel. I hear Paula Six coach yelling for a travel, but she'd be going to the line here on that tough foul. Oh, it's a ball out. She will not be going to the line.
Amira Collins, who was doing work for the Panthers very early in this ball game, has been extremely quiet. Brown Turner dribbles into 3 defenders. Gets the ball taken away. Panthers ball. 3 balls lined up. Off the mark. King's fighting for it. Gets it to Brown Turner.
Yeah, Brown Turner bring it up now. She stops her dribble. Finds Evans though. Great rebound. That was a long rebound, and she had to work for that. Like I said, last time on the offense possession, Brown Turner dribbled towards the baseline with 3 more defenders around her. I learned from that's almost 4 defenders, like you said. You can't use the baseline to block you off. Great pass inside.
Off the mark by King. Panthers ball, bringing it up quickly. Back out. Owosu before the shot. But she will be headed to the charity stripe for 1. It is 1-1. Matharu checks in for Evans.
Good check-in right now. Matharu will come back in this game. Scores 55-42, about 3 minutes left here. If a run's going to happen, it's going to happen now for the Paulo Six.
And it's definitely a lot of basketball to play. Yeah. Mustangs cannot play around here. Gets the first to go. Second one good. Goes 2 for 2. Scott, the king. King backs it out. Just a ball to Mataru.
Okay. I thought they were going to keep a small defender on Scott. I was going to say it was a mismatch down there.
Mataru looking to size up her defender. Just uses her speed. Flips it up. It's missed. Panthers come away with it. Quick pass to Owosu. Owosu's foul will be headed to the line for 2. I've been preaching this the whole game. Someone has to sacrifice their body and take a charge there.
It has to happen. Wilson's been getting almost all her points at the free throw line.
Exactly. And if they take those charges, to be honest with you, Dimitri, she will be fouled out of this ball game in the second quarter.
And this game would be nowhere near the 10-point game like it is now. This free throw here can cut it to single digits.
Mustangs cannot have any letdowns with a little over 2.5 minutes left. Evans with the ball, beats 2 defenders. They're voraciously trying to trap her. Timeout call.
Coach has been doing a lot of changes in that lineup. I think he wanted to just call timeout and maybe get the right lineup, the right play he wants in. He sees the vital possession to make sure they can keep this lead.
Definitely said everything that I was just thinking. But I'm anxious to see what they do here with that lineup. Taking a little bit of length off the court with sitting Scott down and putting in Evans.
And before you took Scott off, you had Ron Turner, King, Scott, and Gibson. And that's a big lineup. You don't lose too much speed. Gibson can move. Scott can move. King can move. They also can all play defense in the paint and all rebound. When I saw lineman up there, I thought it was an interesting lineup. I thought it would be tough for Paulo 6 to handle, but maybe he wants to get more speed in there. Someone who can keep up with Orosu and maybe get in front of her, other than allowing her to get all the way down to the paint.
And honestly, even if Owosu is beating someone off the dribble, that second line of defense has to step over. They've been playing great team basketball, but I would love to see the team step in when their teammate gets beat defensively.
Yeah, you have to.
Here we are, 2.5 minutes left in this ball game. It's a 9-point game. Matharu, Panthers running kind of a jump trap. Matharu attacks.
King's working down there and finishes for the and one. Way to follow your teammate and go get that shot.
That's a great job by King, and all of the Mustangs have been doing a great job crashing the boards, not just thinking, okay, my teammate's going to make it, but going to the basket as if they know that they're going to miss and coming away with the second chance points.
You can't teach that type of intensity. The free throw goes in.
A little bit of a soft press for the Mustangs. Collins taking a 3 off the mark. Her first one of the night. And is fouled by Brown Turner.
First 3 we saw Collins take all game. In the double, they'll be shooting a 1-on-1 here.
Collins actually has a little bit of history with Bishop McNamara. Her brother played here, graduated from here, football though, and graduated from Maryland. And she was actually looking to go here, but ended up choosing Paul VI. As that first shot goes.
Very interesting.
So you know, of course, in her mind, she wants to beat this McNamara squad. Goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. We have a sub in, number 10. Perkins in for number 3. Gingras.
King passing the ball and she finds Evans. Evans splits 2 defenders, beats another defender. Nice slick pass to Brown Turner. She brings it back out.
Evans gets it picked. That's one thing as a point guard. That's the most frustrating thing and a cardinal sin. You cannot get picked in open court by a defender. But hopefully she lets that go and keeps moving.
Yeah. This game in here with a minute 52. It's time to close out for the Mustangs. Take your time, 30 seconds, get a good possession here. We're in a great place. You can get an open shot. If not a open shot and a make, a good shot and a soft rebound for one of your workhorses to come down there and get it. You have Bell and King in this lineup. Both of them are capable of getting the offensive rebound, putting it back up.
A little bit of a delay here. The referees were trying to get, I believe, the shot clock in order.
Yeah, it's been turned to 18 seconds now.
10-point game here. Bell with the ball. And Bell is fouled by Collins.
That's
Smart move. Knew that she had the bigger defender on her and didn't believe that her speed could keep up with hers. Great job.
Collins didn't believe it either since she bumped her the way she did. She didn't think she can keep up with her. Coach Oliver is yelling to his team, rebound. Make sure in this next possession you rebound. That free throw goes in.
Owosu brings the ball up. Long 3. Off the mark. Bell with the rebound. Matharu brings it up. Time is winding down. King with the ball. Matharu to King. Evans. Mustangs here just trying to take as much time out the clock. Panthers ball. Would have been a great pass. That pass was to Bell's hands. It was a little bit low to her knees.
Yeah. Early in that possession, Brown Turner was open. She wasn't asking for the ball because time is your friend here. You don't want to force a shot up quick, but she had one. That's a charge.
And what I've been asking for all night, somebody finally sacrifices their body, and Bell is feeling that one. But great job. I knew if it was going to come from somewhere, it was going to come from the workhorse, Anaya Bell.
Big play right there. That was a huge play.
King gets it into Brown Turner. Matharu, referee once again in the way. Very soft pass. Bell was wide open. Matharu there to stop the ball. King's there.
No, wait a minute. I'm not sure how that's a foul. She had her hands straight up, didn't bring her hands down, didn't swat at the ball, didn't give the shooter any body.
I almost want to reward King for that block in our stats. That was a great two-handed block with no contact whatsoever. She used literally all of her vertical and length to block that shot.
It sounds weird, but I almost heard the whistle before the contact. As both those free throws go in.
10-point game, a little under a minute left. Block and foul. Matharu will be headed to the line. I believe we're in the double bonus here.
These referees have been an interesting, vital part to this game. They're vital. They do their job. But they've been a part of the game. They've been in the way of the ball and just a multitude of things. It's interesting.
Definitely been an intricate part of this game.
Yeah.
Matharu
Unfortunately,
misses that
misses
free.
that. Yeah.
Sorry.
That was unnecessary from Hope Evans.
You don't need that. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Owosu will be headed to the to the free throw line. And Owosu literally has been single-handedly trying to get the Panthers back into this ball game.
And it's been through the line, through the charity stripe. She's been keeping her team in this game.
And we have Scott checking in for Evans.
She makes that free throw as well. 52-60 here. With 52 seconds left. You knew Paula was going to make it interesting. King trying to find a pass the ball, and she gets it to Brown Turner. It looks like they're going to play this foul game. They fouled Matharu. She'll be going to the line. I guess it makes sense to attempt to play this foul game and see if the Mustangs go to the line and miss some free throws. She misses the first one.
We don't normally see Matharu miss these free throws, but she's been playing so hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt here. Her legs are probably shot, but from the way she's playing, you can't tell.
No. She misses both of them short.
Owosu looking to attack, kicks out, 3 balls up, and good. That's number 12. Thibodeau. 5-point ball game. This has been the closest the Panthers has been in a while.
This happened to me. In my opinion, I have never been a fan of changing the way you've been playing because of a time crunch. You see it happen all the time. For example, in football, you'll be winning the game. The other team will have the ball. You've been playing good defense the whole game, and then for some reason there's 30 seconds left, and you switch to a prevent defense, and then you give them the opportunity to come back. But this is different here. They stopped running their offense the way they were running it because they wanted to use time. They wanted to eat up clock, and in turn, you've missed free throws and allowed Paula Six to get back in this game.
I have to absolutely, positively, I say that 10 times over, agree with you, Dimitri. You keep doing what you do until the other team stops it.
It's not broke.
Like I said before, this is an elite team. They're number 1 for a reason, and they're showing it here. They cut down into that deficit. They are now down 5 points with 37.6 seconds left in this ball game. It's a lot of time.
And it should never been this close. It's too much time. The Mustangs have to show their will.
Brown Turner gets free. And the Panthers immediately foul. They're going to play against the clock here.
And coach is mad because they fouled Brown Turner. They wanted to foul Matharu. They wanted to trap and get the ball to a defender. Matharu, she's been missing her free throws.
And the lefty is able to hit that first shot. I'm liking the subs here.
Yes.
Scott and Bell coming in to play defense. I'm liking this strategy here.
Yes.
Brown Turner misses the second. Excuse me. Owosu on the run.
She just carried with the ball.
That was the biggest. That was the absolute definition of the carry. The ball went above her head. That's a carry all day.
She absolutely carried with the ball. She was dribbling so hard. And I've been watching her do it all game. She dribbles really hard. So she dribbled, went too high. She had to corral it. She carried. She definitely carried the ball.
And with that no call, the Panthers were able to hit that three. It is a 3-point ball game.
These free throws are necessary here for King. That's a beautiful shot. I think she's going to make this next one here. No jinxing. I had to say no jinxing to make sure it doesn't happen.
Let's see. Let's see what you're working with here, Dimitri.
Well, she knew it. 2 for 2.
23.1 seconds left in regulation. 63-58. I sure hope you guys didn't tune in and see a blowout game because it's very action packed. And it's going to come down to the wire here.
Yeah, and who said it was going to come down to the wire earlier in the broadcast? It wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, but this is a great game.
We'll give you your credit here, Dimitri. We'll give you your credit.
This is a great game, and we've been looking forward to watching this game. And I think it lived up to its hype, its forced hype that maybe I put on it or you did. But we were excited to watch it. It's been a great game.
I'm excited to see how this game pans out. Like I said before, it was 23 and some change seconds left in this game. Right now, Paul the Six only had 2 losses, and they were 2 top teams. We had the first loss, Christ the King, which is a top-ranked team, which was early in the season, and number 2, St. John's. And they beat St. John's on their second meeting. So if the Mustangs can hold on and keep their composure to get this W, they will give Paul the Six their 3rd loss in an extremely long time. And this will be a very hard loss because they don't know how it feels to lose.
Exactly. It comes to a team that you beat that you thought you would come in here and beat again.
It's all or nothing here. Here we are. Wosu bringing the ball up.
Great block. King sending it again. Trap in the corner. The pass, backcourt. Absolute. The referee's called. How?
Dimitri,
is it possible?
talk to me. Maybe I missed it. You have to talk to me on this one, Dimitri. That was clearly a backcourt.
How did they get the timeout before the backcourt? I'm not sure how that happened, but somehow they got the backcourt before.
Looks like everybody in the gym is looking like us with our arms up, not understanding how that is.
That's ridiculous.
But nevertheless, 63-58, Mustangs on top, and it's definitely coming down to the wire. Both teams are not letting up, and they are proving why they are teams not to be played with here.
You knew this Paul the 16 wasn't going to give up. You knew they were going to fight tough. This is a top team. Their eyes are set on the championship. So no matter what the score is, they're not thinking they're going to lose. So this isn't a shock to the Mustangs or to anybody watching. I don't think that a top team wouldn't quit. The only difference is the Mustangs giving them the opportunity. I feel like that's the problem. You gave them the opportunity to think that they had a chance.
This team did not just go on. We're watching this game. Did not just go on a run on their own. No. Like you said, this opportunity was given because the game was put away. Once again, Owosu trying to do it herself. Kicks it out. Thought about the 3. Attacks from way out.
Defense. Great defense. Only 1 second left.
It's a great job. And the Mustangs will come away with this one. All the fans are on their feet. I'm loving the energy here. Mustangs. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to hold it till this clock runs out.
Say it.
And the Bishop McNamara Mustangs come away with the way here, beating the number 1 team, Paul the Six Panthers. Great job. Offensively, defensively, as a team, the fans did great. The cheerleaders did great. And if you ask me, the commentating was awesome.
We did okay. But this Bishop team, they played lights out. They played outstanding. and you can see they're playing for themselves and for their school, for their coach. It was a lot of energy, a lot of things that were driving them. And this is an amazing win right here against the top team.
We're going to cut away pretty quick. Normally, we'll talk to you guys a little bit longer. We're going to come away quick. We have to get a few interviews. Honestly, I feel like we should interview the whole team.
Yeah.
Everyone did extremely well. King with 7 amazing blocks. This game, we're going to cut away, and we will see you guys next time. And we have the boys playing Gonzaga on Friday. I hope that you enjoyed this game. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and we have to go. There's a bit of a party here on the floor. Have a great night. This is CJ Productions. I'm Shanice Lee.
My name is Dimitri Antonio. Thank you guys for watching.